Hey gardeners, ever wondered why some people's bell peppers in containers look like they belong on the cover of a gardening magazine, while yours just don't? Today, I'm unlocking the secret blueprint to massive bell pepper harvests right from a humble pot on your patio, balcony, or backyard. Trust me, I've been there. Tiny fruits, droopy stems, and more disappointment than salsa. But once I cracked the code, my peppers exploded with color and flavor. So, what's the trick? It all starts with the right container. Bell peppers aren't interested in sprawling, they want depth. A pot that's at least 12 inches deep, ideally 16, gives those roots room to dig in and keeps your soil moisture steady. And drainage? Non-negotiable. If your pot has just one hole, grab a drill and add a couple more. Soggy roots are the fastest way to kill your pepper dreams. Now let's talk soil. Skip the bargain bag. Bell peppers are divas for rich, fluffy, nutritious soil. I blend compost, topsoil, and coconut coir. Compost feeds, topsoil supports, and coir keeps things moist without drowning the roots. For a little early boost, I mix Epsom salt in water to wake up those young roots, or, if I'm feeling fancy, I add blood and bone meal to the soil for that luscious leaf and flower growth. Choosing the right seedling is half the battle. I look for short, thick, dark green plants. No pale, floppy stems allowed. If you're starting with seeds, soak them first for a head start. And don't forget, transplant in the evening. It cuts down on shock and helps the plant settle in stress-free. Light is everything. Peppers are sun worshippers. 6 hours is good, but 8 is legendary. If you're in a scorch zone, give them morning and late afternoon sun and shield them during the harshest midday rays. Too little sun, and you'll see stunted, sad peppers. Feeding is next. Early on, I water with fish emulsion every couple weeks. Nitrogen fuels leafy growth. Once I spot flowers, I switch to liquid seaweed every 10 days. This combo means more flowers, less blossom drop, and thicker stems. Plus, seaweed helps peppers handle heat stress, which is huge for containers. Watering is an art. You want the roots to drink, not drown. Water until you see it drain out the bottom, then hold off until the top 2 inches dry out. In hot weather, I mulch with coconut coir or grass clippings to lock in moisture and keep roots cool. When those peppers start bulking up, branches get heavy. A simple cage or bamboo stake, tied loosely, stops drooping and lets the plant focus energy on fruiting instead of fighting gravity. And remember, stressed plants make fewer peppers. Support means more harvest. Pests? Not a big deal in containers, but aphids and mites still sneak in. I mix a teaspoon of mild dish soap in a liter of water and mist the leaves in the early morning once a month. That keeps bugs away without harsh chemicals. Finally, harvest early and often. Pick green if you like them crisp, or let them ripen for sweeter, richer flavor. The more you pick, the more the plant produces. It's that simple. So, don't settle for supermarket peppers or sad container fails. With these steps, you'll be picking baskets of homegrown bells in no time. If you found this blueprint helpful, hit subscribe and share with a gardening friend who needs a pepper breakthrough. Happy growing!